Okay, welcome back to the shop. I did a little bit of aligning on this boar. Just take your time, make sure everything goes where it needs to go. Okay, and I just basically staple the chest area and the back of the brisket. I'm going to flip them down. Now, whatever you do, a lot of people that are taxidermists are under the notion to pull everything tight way back. Well, I actually like to do the opposite. I'll show you what I mean here. Okay. Now, if you got plenty extra skin and use a little bit of it, make that animal look a little bit bigger than what he was. I use that tactic on bears. A lot of times I get bears in that are people don't know if they want a shoulder mount, a pedestal mount, a rug, believe it or not. So I'm going to grab my stretcher again. Again, this is the hackle area here, and it's quite a turn, so we're going to make sure that we have plenty of skin here so we can put some natural wrinkles in this thing. You can see that. Okay. Now, like I said, I don't like to pull everything really tight. I'm going to leave this skin pretty loose here. I'm going to work some wrinkles in here. Real natural. He's got quite a turn there to the left. So I'm going to leave some wrinkles in here. And it might be a little drastic right now, but we'll be able to work those out a little bit. But all I'm doing right now is I'm aligning this fur down. Okay. I have 80 psi on a Bostitch air stapler. Okay. And again, let me just double check myself here. I want to make sure I got plenty of extra hide, as I know I have plenty extra hide. I want to just squeak some of this forward. Alright, I don't want anything to be real tight on this. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. It's like the one-armed fisherman. You know, he caught one this big. Well, same thing goes with your mounts. If you got a little extra skin, you can make them a little bit bigger. So, okay, got the Bostitch stapler. And 80 psi, you could run it even up to, say 120 psi. Now, I have plenty of extra skin here. I'm going to put a few staples, but okay, and right here. Okay, just be careful of your hands, where your hands are at every time. Alright, so there we go there. Now this is very, very hard density foam. Okay, so what we could do here, it's going to be a pedestal mount. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I have my good friend John Gagnon. He's a custom woodworker. He's making a base for us. That's going to be one of a kind. So it's going to be looking like a tusk. Okay. So going to look like a wild boar tusk. Just being very, very careful of where my fingers are at this point. If I'm going to staple anywhere close to it, I'll line it up, get my hand away from it. Always check for ammo. Okay, make sure you're not shooting blanks. That'd be a bad deal. Alright, So we got plenty of extra hide here, just like I said. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this a little bit. I'll show you what we're going to do here. I'm not sure really. I might put black leather as a backing here. So let's just take our scalpel. Be careful with your scalpels. Obviously they're razor sharp, and be careful where you're cutting so you don't cut yourself too short either. Okay, so that's good for that section. I want to staple some into the wood, okay, and not into your hand. That would hurt pretty bad. Alright, okay. You can see these staples on the side here. They popped out because they're just in a foam. So what we'll do, I'll put a couple more in there, but what we'll need to do is actually pin them. So, okay. I'm going to finish up here. We'll catch up to you in a few.